Hi everyone, this is Queen of Light 1111 coming back to you with another energy check-in on the twin flame connection. Before we get started with today's reading, just want to remind everybody that I have a July special going on for a phone or Skype reading for 30 minutes for $50. So again, I'm running a July special, so it'll run through the end of July. $50 for a 30-minute reading over the phone or through Skype, and we'll look at your specific energies for your connection with your divine masculine or divine feminine. We'll also look at the current energies at that time and any potential future energies or blockages. If you're interested in other types of readings, I do have those readings listed in my About Me section on YouTube, on the YouTube channel. Under About Me, you'll see my other service offerings. So please take a look at that, and if you're interested in booking with me directly, please email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. Also, just a reminder, I'm also on Instagram. I post readings there, free general readings there, about 4 times a week. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me there at queenoflight1111. All right, let's get started with the reading. So these are all cards. Again, I've used 3 different tarot decks. All of these cards flew out of the deck. I only take cards that fly out of the deck. This first row here is how the divine masculine feels about his divine feminine today. This is how the divine feminine feels about the divine masculine today. These are the current energies of the connection, and these are the future energies of the connection. So how does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? The first card we received is the 10 of Swords. The second, we received the 4 of Swords. The third, 6 of Swords. We received the Hanged Man. And we received the Justice card. This Justice card has been coming out a lot lately. So clearly in these connections, at least the ones that I'm channeling, justice needs to be served, or has definitely been on the minds of divine feminines and masculines around what may have transpired in their relationship, where justice needs to occur and where scales need to be balanced. So for the divine masculine, I'm definitely getting with the 10 of Swords that he is definitely at the end of a cycle here. You know, 10 can also be significant in, you know, the number of months, days, years that this person has been going through this type of energy, which is the end, or, you know, this feeling of heartbreak and loss. And with the 10 of Swords, this person, the divine masculine, as far as how he's relating to his feminine, how he feels about his feminine, is he's coming to the end of this cycle of heartbreak, of loss, of grief. So he's coming to the end of this cycle. He has retreated with the 4 of Swords here. He's taken time to rest, to retreat, to process, and he is ready to move forward into smoother times with his feminine, with the 6 of Swords energy here. But there is a pause. And with the major arcana, you know, those are powerful cards when paired up with the minors, and there is a pause in his movement towards his feminine. And that could be because of this justice, which I mentioned earlier, that, you know, a wrong needs to be right, and balance must occur. You know, scales must be balanced. So there is definitely some conflict, there's retreat, but there's definitely the desire to move forward. But he's definitely pausing, thinking about how to you know, take action and you know, have justice. So that's where the divine masculine stands today. The bottom of deck energy for him, because I use one deck for the divine masculine, is the 2 of Wands. And with the 2 of Wands, that is definitely a card of partnership. So partnership is on his mind. He is very focused on his partnership with his feminine, and coming to this end of this cycle, having retreated and, you know, looked within himself, wanting now to move forward, you know, but at a pause because he's trying to figure out how the heck he's going to balance these scales of justice. So that's where the divine masculine stands today. The Queen of Earth is in a little, the divine masculine is in a little bit of a different place. The cards that she received are the Queen of Earth, the 4 of Earth, the 5 of Earth, the 7 of air and the 7 of water. So interesting, you know, this feminine seems to be very focused on her money, on making money, but yet still being very nurturing and having time to deal and nurture others and to take care of others. But she's very focused on either her career, she's being practical. She knows that right now with this 7 of water, she's procrastinating a little bit. She's not moving forward. She's in a place where she is holding all of her coins. The 4 of earth is about holding coins, holding information, not sharing. And it could be due to this 5 of earth energy, which is about some fears surrounding her. It could be fears around money, but when we're relating it to the divine masculine, it could be some fear about maybe the past, that perhaps she was left out in the cold. And with the 7 of air, there could have been some sort of, you know, betrayal or something more happened that met the eye. And so with the 7 of cups, you know, it says here, stop procrastinating. So she's kind of in a place of pause too, just like the hanged man is kind of suspended in time. She is also suspended, but she's very focused on her money while he is very focused on the logical side and his thoughts and in his mind about what he's going to do. So he's focused mentally, logically, he's thinking, and she is focused on the material world, how to make her money, hold on to her money, plan for her future. There are some fears here about what may have happened in the past, and therefore that's creating this pause here with the 7 of water. Interestingly enough, the bottom of the deck card was the Knight of Earth. So again, a card of, you know, of money, about, you know, honoring commitments. It says, you know, a guardian angel. Also it says take time to buckle down and get things done. So this here is also suggesting maybe she needs to get out of the space of procrastination towards her masculine and start to think about, get in the logical mindset, think about actions that she may take towards him. So that's where the divine feminine, this is what the divine feminine feels at this time towards her masculine. So now really interesting, the current energies of the connection, you know, 6 cards, I usually do 3 to 5 cards, but 6 cards came out and I had to take them all. The first one was, and I use the Dreams of Gaia here because they are very deep, and I really like to get into the connection with the Dreams of Gaia tarot. So I use Dreams of Gaia for the connective and the future energy. So this is beautiful. We received the body and mind. We received knowledge. We received wisdom. We received the 2 of earth. And we received the Ace of fire. And we received the 10 of earth. So in the current energies with the body and mind, with knowledge and wisdom and the balancing of the 2 of earth and the Ace of wands and the 10 of earth, the first thing I want to say is 2 10s in the current energy. So again, we have 2 10s. So it could be a significant number for someone out there around 10. 10 end of cycle, 10 years, 10 days, 10 months, 10 something. It could be very significant, but definitely 10s are end of cycles. And here we have 2 10s in wisdom and in the 10 of earth. But what I'd like to point out here is that this couple is very much in a place of watching, of acquiring knowledge and becoming more wise. So in the body and mind, this could be, you know, the masculine or the feminine observing each other. Again, this is illumination. So what are we seeing and what are we processing? An alignment of body and mind. So there could be some viewing or asking of others about the, you know, divine feminine or the divine masculine. There could be inquiries about, you know, what's going on, or what am I seeing on social media, or what am I hearing? And so then there is this definite alignment and definite observation that is happening, and people are trying to align what they're seeing and hearing, and they're trying to process that in their brain and trying to come to some sort of conclusion. And this is where they're acquiring knowledge. They're getting to a place of understanding. And in this deck, it's also talking about, research and investigation and people being curious about each other. So that's definitely the current energy, is people are very curious about what the other person is doing. So I'm getting from this reading that this divine masculine and feminine may not be together at this time, and they're definitely in separation, and they are wondering what the other is doing. Then with the wisdom card, again, it's a 10, right? So this is about, again, knowledge, again, about understanding, about awareness. It's a time, also specifically stated in this deck, right? It says it's a time to break a cycle. People need to come out of this cycle. This is a 10, end of cycle. The cycle needs to end. And illumination through this body and mind alignment and knowledge is occurring, and people are gaining wisdom and then getting balance. So with this Two of Earth, people are becoming more open to compromise. They're becoming more flexible. They're balancing their bodies, their minds, again, body and mind. They're balancing emotions with intellect. And so with these 4 cards together, it was a very, very clear pairing of people looking at each other, obtaining knowledge, processing that information, gaining wisdom, and then balancing the data or whatever they may have seen or heard. Then we have, followed by all of this, is the Ace of Fire, which is about new beginnings, time to initiate. And with this spider, you see this spider, it's really saying, weave your future into your being. Weave your future into what is present at this time. So start to weave your future. I thought that was really critical with that spider and its egg. This is about weaving this new beginning into your life. It's time to take action. It's time to initiate action. This is a fire card. So the current energy is saying, for this connection, it is a time for the two to take action, to have this new beginning. Weave your future into your being. And it was followed by yet another 10, the 10 of Earth. And the 10 of Earth is all about everything coming together. It's about years of dedication and service, and finally reaping the rewards of all of this faith, all of this knowledge, all of this work, work that people have put in. So in this current state where the divine masculine and divine feminine stand, they are at the 10 of Earth. All of this knowledge has been acquired. Both are starting to understand their place and their purpose and acting authentically in harmony. They're looking within. And this is a time of now everything coming together. So the current energy is of the 10 of Earth, everything coming together. Years of service, again, finally reaping your rewards. So I thought that was beautiful current energy. Now for future energies, excuse me, we have the King of Water, we have the Journey, we have Intuition, we have Love, and we have Abundance. And I love this lineup for the future energies. It's just super beautiful. So the King of Water, I'm really taking as an energy for the future of this connection, but it also could be the divine masculine's energy, which is, if you're a water sign, that would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And if you look at this card, he's one. This divine masculine is a strong man who's calm, who's protective, who is like a safe harbor, in a storm. And this is the divine masculine that is, going to share his love, that's going to communicate his love, who's going to offer you a mature love. So this King of Water, as a divine masculine, has really, really evolved. And, he's a great, great partner. So then that's followed by Journey. And so with the future, for the future energies of this connection, this couple has gone through a journey, and they have been shaped by their past experiences. their past experiences have influenced their personalities and their character. So they have evolved from the past for whatever this, Ten of Swords kind of issue was, whatever the Seven of Air issue was. They have evolved from that, and they are now better people coming together with masks off. This person, it appears that he wants to take that hood off and be illuminated. And this journey has really shaped them into who they are. And so in the future energies, with this King of Water, sharing of emotions, mature love, the safe harbor, this journey has really transformed this divine masculine and feminine too into this now perfect partner. So then the next card we have is of intuition. And this is about, within the journey and through the journey, people following their intuition. And in the future energies, people are following their intuition. We have the spider here again, right? Which is in the current energy. Weave your future into your being. Wisdom and knowledge has been gained with this owl here. And so we have all these knowledge and wisdom cards in the current energy. So it makes sense that in the future energy, we have intuition. We have the spider that's woven the web, right, into the future. So the web has been woven into the future. Knowledge has been acquired. People have used their intuition to come together because it feels right, right? Intuition is about a feeling, what feels right, your gut instinct, and it feels right now. Then the next card we have here is that of love. And so in this deck, this card is about reuniting. It's about past loves reuniting. It's about, loves that deserve a second chance. It's also about self-love. So if there were any issues of self-esteem, any feeling of lack, that you weren't enough, or, that she wasn't enough, or he wasn't enough, or whatever feelings of lack there were in this relationship, this journey, right, which we just talked about, this journey has taught people that there is love. There is unconditional love. And this is about, again, loves that deserve a second chance. Love yourself, right? First, that's what this journey teaches us. It's about loving yourself first. It's about loving unconditionally. So when you do that, this love then opens up this opportunity through this journey, through this knowledge, through this wisdom, through this learning, right? Through this growth. It's helped you weave the web into this future of this love where past loves reunite or loves given a second chance. So I thought that was a really, really beautiful card. I just love this card. And then the last message here, and it's under the abundance card of the Ten of Earth. This Ten of Earth, this is abundance, and it's under the Ten of Earth, which I thought was super awesome and very, very meaningful. So this is a card of having everything, right? So in the future energy, it's about being abundant. It's about realizing this Ten of Earth. It's about having fair and equal exchange of energy. It's about fulfillment. But these are energies that, you have to have trust and faith in. Have trust that this divine partner and this King of Water has changed through this journey. Trust that this divine feminine has changed through this journey, that people are being intuitive, people have grown, there is self-love, that there is true love there between the two, that people have evolved and changed from this challenging behavior, that justice will be served in this future energy, and people will become abundant in life, abundant in love, and abundant in the material world. So in this final energy here, this was amazing with, these cards, the King of Water, this journey, people being intuitive, the spiders showing up together in current and future, abundance showing up together with the Ten of Earth, and then abundance. This is amazing. And all these knowledge cards, people seeking, learning, gaining wisdom. This is a very evolved couple. And I say that because these tens are significant. You know, they've gone through a major cycle here. This has probably been a long-lasting journey, and with this journey card and the future energy finally coming to the end of this separation or this cycle of hurt, loss, betrayal, grief, they find at the very end in this last card love and abundance. And I really hope that this was a good message for you, and I hope that it resonated. And if it doesn't, then just take what does. And again, if you'd like a personal reading, please reach out to me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. Thank you again for all of your support. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll be back with another one again soon. Thank you.